everybody, Milwaukee live stream, Irish Festival. We wish we're there, but this is what we have. This is iPad. You know,
hello,
Patrick
everybody.
Murphy.
I am iPad.
Ah, we've got the guys up in Chicago, right here.
We're so close, Steve. We're so close.
We're drinking cider, boys. We're going to watch some videos with you, and we're going to have a great time. Everybody enjoy the videos. Here we go. Here's our first one.
Play.
Come away, the travelling show, come away, the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh, we'll raggle-taggle here, we'll raggle-taggle there, raggle up and down, taggle everywhere. North from the south, from the east to the west, where the sky is a roof and the road is a rest, no one to say yes, no one to say no, run free with the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. They locked you in a tower and they threw with the key. There's towers no match for a wag like me. I'll be singing through the gate, I'll be picking around the corner. Well, I've come to take your daughter, just say it, it'll warn you. Bringing you a fiddle, I'll be singing you a song. We'll fiddle, sing, sing, fiddle all day long. In the halls and the walls, they'll hear sing and say, whack for the diddle, diddle, die, diddle, day. Come on and wade way out into the water with me. We're drowning on dry land. Come on and wade way out into the water with me. Jump in and take my hand. When we'll be knocking at the door, I'll be tippy, tippy, tappy, tippy, tapping on the floor. Being pints and quitters and a feather in my hat. If I run into your father, then I'll stop and have a chat. Cutting through the garden and the winter rendezvous, and the owls and the trees are who you, and the mice and the cats and the spiders and the bats dancing in the kitchen like a bag of bat. Run away, the travelling shore, run away, the rambling gypsy. Oh, run away, the travelling shore, run away, the rambling gypsy. Run away, the travelling shore, run away, the rambling gypsy. Oh, run away, the travelling shore, run away, the rambling gypsy. Oh, come on and wade way out into the water with me. We're drowning on dry land. Come on and wade way out into the water with me. Jump in and take my hand. And a running and a redding and the sea, and everywhere we go as happy as can be, on the mountains and the valleys and the rivers and the streams and the lovely places that you see. I will give you the heavens, the stars and the sky, every wooded creature, every bird and butterfly. I've never had a fortune, not a penny will you find. You'll be only treasure, you can leave all the rest behind. Come on and wade way out into the water with me. We're drowning on dry land. Come on and wade way out into the water with me. Come on and wade way into the water with me. We're drowning on dry land. Come on and wade way out into the water with me. Jump in and take my hand.
Man, Pat, you were great. There's a lot of words in that, my God.
I love short poems.
That's a short poem. And thanks once again to Trinity Irish Dancers. That was awesome. What we got coming up next, Pat?
Well, we have aptly named song called The Beer Song, and if you're listening, and well, hopefully you are listening, all across the country, whether you're watching this on your TV or on your iPhone up the deck, just sing along and say, raise them up, drink them down. That's all you got to do. Raise them up, raise them up.
Everybody ready? Get your cider, boys.
Drink
The
them
Beer
down.
Song. Here we go.
Woo! Drink them down.
Now there are those who like to think we'd be best without the drink. No beer, ale or frothy pints of porter. So let's hypothesize how we would change our lives if everyone were only drinking water. There'd be no public houses, no bars to take our spouses, no party kegs or tanks to celebrate. No deliriums or visions, regrettable decisions, excuses to be coming home too late. So brothers, sisters, it's time to take a stand. Well, you can cry my tears from my cold dead hand. Raise them up and drink them down. Raise them up and drink them down. There'd be no swinging from the rafters, no beery morning afters. We wouldn't challenge strangers to a fight. There'd be no singing round the fire with a drunken bluesy choir. We'd all be home and tucked up for the night. We'd have no way to wake the dead. We couldn't wet the baby's head or toast a bachelor or bride to be. We'd have no cheery pint of sup watching Ireland lose the cup. We barely need to go and have a pee. So brothers, sisters, it's time to take a stand. Well, you can cry my tears from my cold dead hand. Raise them up and drink them down. Drink them down. Raise them up and drink them down. Drink them down. Every barmaid, every waiter, both sides of the equator, will be out of work and living on the dole. The wealth of every nation depends upon libations. Beer, it seems, is worth its weight in gold. Now we've assessed the pros and cons, thought about the rights and wrongs, the hellfire into which we could get hurled. So get that pint into your face, we can save the human race. We're drinking for the future of the world. So brothers, sisters, it's time to take a stand. Well, you can cry my feet from my cold dead hand. Raise them up and drink them down. Drink them down. Raise them up and drink them down. Drink them down. They raise them up and drink them down. Well, you can cry my feet from my cold dead hand.
Wow.
Man, that was fun. What's coming up next, guys?
Set of tunes, right, Pete?
Yeah, the spider bite set.
What's it called?
Spider bite set.
Why is it called the spider bite?
Because it's about the time I get bit by a spider.
It was awesome.
Tragic.
His legs swelled up like this big, and we had to do a show. We wouldn't let him go to the hospital until after the show, and he almost died. But he became actually a superhero after that.
There was one side benefit of it.
Yeah,
Side benefit.
Yeah.
Spider perv.
Spi-
Number one hero.
Spider perv. Let's run the track. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Spider bite.
1, 2, 3, 4.
super excited. Dad is finally doing something cool.
Wow, that was awful.
Purvis, what was
Busted
that
Ripper.
all about? No, that was not cool at all. Throwing webs and stuff.
Worst superhero
Worst
I've ever seen.
Superhero ever. Your kid does not think you're cool. Anyway, we got one more Day Above the Roses coming up, a favorite of ours here from Milwaukee, of course, and we're going to dedicate this to Ed Ward, who we've known for years. Of course, we're all missing him this year, Pat.
Yeah, he was since day one, 1998, when he first booked us there. So this song's for Ed and the whole family, and for everyone out there, it's every day above the roses is a good day.
One, two, 3, 4.
I'm done with you begrudgers, your pushers and your shovers, the scurrying, the worrying. I'm gonna have some fun, yep. Well, I was born very young, I grew up in me cradle. Chances are that when I die it'll be of something fatal. So if you see me running, keep up by my side. There's a hurricane a-comin' and there ain't no place to hide. Get your own life, this one's mine, and stuff it where the sun don't shine. I'm done with you begrudgers, your pushers and your shovers, the scurrying, the worrying. I'm gonna have some fun. So give it over, take a break, shut your hole. You're causing my poor heart to wait to all you saints and sinners, losers and you winners. It's the one more day above the roses. And all the smoozing and the boozing will catch up with you, they say. At least that's what them old ones told me every day. So I quit just like they said, stopped everything this bad. It was the worst 20 minutes that I've ever had. It's not the cough that carries you off, it's the coffin they carry you off in. I'm done with all the snitching, the bawling and the bitching, the striving, conniving. I'm heading for the pub. So give it over, take a break, shut your hole. You're causing my poor heart to wait to all you saints and sinners, you losers and you winners. Here's the one more day above the roses. Saints and sinners, you losers and you winners. Here's the one more day above the roses. Work like you don't need money, you don't know how much things cost. Love like you've never been hurt, love like you've never lost, and dance like no one's watching, as often as you can. Or when you drink like you're a true love Irishman. Live every day like it's your last. They're going by way too fast. The langers and the loons, the bankers and buffoons, the liars, pariahs, keep the bloody lot. So give it over, take a break, shut your hole. You're causing my poor heart to wait to all you saints and sinners, you losers and you winners. Here's the one more day above the roses. Here's the one more day above the roses. Here's the one more day above the roses.
All right, Milwaukee, that was fun.
Thanks.
Hey, let's do this actually on stage next year, for crying out loud.
This
All right,
exact same thing, yeah.
we miss everybody. We'll see you all next year on the stage in Milwaukee for Irish Fest 2021.
Welcome to my Peach County.
Your what?
My Peach County. My place of zen.
This smells amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Are there more places like this?
Pretty much anywhere you have one of these.
Sounds like I'll have to get one of my own.
Across the waters, thousands at a time. All we owned was in our hands, holding tight to faith in something we could find in this strange and distant land. Took one last look behind, open hearts and open minds. And these colors that we held so dear before, we blended them together on these foreign shores. My green, white and orange, the red, white and blue. Yeah, my green, white and orange, the red, white and blue. Young and hungry, ready for the brawl, we were driven by desire. No way back, we were prepared to risk it all. We'd been tempered by the fire.
tales.